Today we're reviewing a movie from the one and only Markiplier. Iron Lung, baby. Iron Lung. We're gonna review this movie today on a story rating, a spooky rating, character rating, and enjoyment factor. That's what I'll give you those 4 ones right there. Okay, so story rating. The story was kind of all over the place. This is probably one of the weaker aspects of the movie. Actually, the story didn't really know what it wanted to do in the whole first half of the movie.
I had no idea what was going on in the entire movie.
The story is kind of complex for a movie about a guy just trapped in a submarine. It kind of doesn't do anything for the first half of the movie.
It doesn't do anything the entire movie. What do you mean?
He's in the ship and stuff happens. That's all I can say for the first half of the movie. I wouldn't say it's the worst thing I've ever seen, but
it's really slow.
It's really slow toward the beginning of the movie.
It literally takes like 2 hours to do something.
It literally takes an hour and a half to get anywhere in the movie. So the movie did not need to be 2 hours long. That's my first criticism. It did not need to be a 2 hour long movie. But the story itself isn't half bad. He's on this planet full of blood, and that he has to do this expedition after he gets arrested for this space station exploding and disappearing, and they think he's the cause of it. So they bring him on the ship. They tell him, do this thing for us, and then maybe you'll get your freedom. And he goes, okay. He signs on, and that's when he goes to the bottom of the ocean, and everything goes horribly wrong. I'm gonna rate the story itself a 3.5 out of 10.
I thought he did.
He has a story there, but
he's kind of weak.
It is kind of weak compared to the other aspects of the movie. Horror rating. There's not a whole lot to do.
You get flashbanged every 30 seconds.
With horror. Yeah, you do get flashbanged every 30. If you watch this in the theater in the complete dark, every time he takes a photo, you have to squint.
Flashbang.
Because you get flashbanged.
I legitimately started falling asleep in there.
Anyway, the horror rating, it's not all there, but at least there's like a creature, there's stuff at the bottom of the ocean. There's, that one picture where he takes the picture and things there, and then it disappears in the next picture. There's a couple of like horror aspects to it. I would not even classify this as a horror movie though. This is definitely not.
Yeah,
that's really about it. It's really like a 2.5 on a horror scale because it's really not scary.
I will say though, the blood. That's like all the.
There's a lot of.
There was a lot of blood. This movie is apparently
I think they broke a record.
They did break a record. The most fake blood used in a movie with this, and I can see where it went.
The whole movie literally was just fake blood in a submarine.
I can see where the blood came from because
human blood apparently.
It is. It's what else did I say I was rating on?
Characters.
Have we done characters yet?
Yeah, we got characters.
No. There's really only one character this movie's focused on. So
and that is Mark Fishbach himself.
Simon.
Simon.
Named it.
We get his name drop 3/4 of the way into the movie. We had to wait over half the length of the film to get his name. Thank God he's a decent actor. This movie would have been complete another like dog poop. I was pretty impressed by the way he actually acted. You don't think when you see a YouTuber in a movie, they're going to be that great at acting. He actually did pretty well. He put himself together. It was definitely not the most unwatchable thing of all time. He was pretty good for what he was doing. He played his part well.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Good work, Mark.
Good work, Mark. There's like really only 2 characters on the scene.
Yeah. And the other is Ava.
Ava.
Oh, Ava was a baddie, dude.
But she had one eye. She has one eye.
She had one eye and then a tumor over the other one.
And the characters weren't that bad. The characters were actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised.
We missed the first 4 minutes of the movie.
We did miss the first 4 minutes of the movie. And then enjoyment factor, right? It was all right. I genuinely enjoyed the way things went. For this being his first time directing anything at all, I thought the shot of the light down upon him while there was he was covered in blood, or the camera work's generally pretty impressive for a first time film. It wasn't too horrible to look at, just a lot of the film is very dark, very, very dark until you get flashbanged with the light.
Dude, that one part of the movie where that one thing happens that I can't tell you because it's a big spoiler, dude. When that one thing happens in the specific part of the movie, a total game changer.
The last
10 minutes of the movie.
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Crazy.
Great last, however, 20 minutes in the film. It's kind of a slow grog to get there.
Extremely slow.
Extremely slow. I'm not gonna lie.
Slowest build-ups to a climax.
But
It's a very quick climax too. Ask your mom.
But the enjoyability, right? That I would give it I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. Overall, I'm gonna give this movie like a 6.8 out of 10. It wasn't anything.
6.8.
It wasn't anything special. It was pretty good for what it was. Like the artsiness and fartsiness of the movie kind of shine through at the end. Very creative movie. Very interesting idea. If you like Markiplier, if you're a Markiplier glazer, I would recommend go check it out. But otherwise, it's nothing special. Nothing over the top. But I do have to congratulate him for really stepping out there. Really doing what he does with this movie. He did his thing. I don't really care what Nick said. He did his thing. It was all right. It's not horrible.
And to begin with, that game is a boring game to begin with. It wasn't even a good game.
It is a boring game, but the way he established kind of a story, it kind of made it at least flow a little better, and it wasn't just him like clicking buttons the whole thing.
That would have been a pretty good movie.
It should have just been like Markiplier did a playthrough.
Should got the monkey going there. So
The movie should have just been his playthrough of the game. That's my rating. Go watch it yourself if you think you'll enjoy it. That's all I really have to say. Yeah, that's about it.
it's pretty good.